Alright, y'all coming through live and direct once again. It's your main man, MRJEFFDESS. And of course, you're watching the fall of MRJEFFDESS. It is Monday. Yes, first day of the week. And so I'm going to talk about something I read in NewYorkTimes.com. My homegirl had it on her Facebook message, and I had to, or Facebook something or other, and I wanted to check it out. It's all about your main man, Kwame Kilpatrick. For those who may not know, Kwame Kilpatrick is the mayor of Detroit, and it was a big hoopla and big fuss about Kwame Kilpatrick because he was like the first African American. I don't know if he was the first, but he was like, you know, this young, fresh, hip African American mayor of Detroit. Had all these brand new, fresh ideas. Then he got into a little bit of trouble. I'm here with my homie Krissian, by the way.
Hello, hello.
Yes. Say hello, yes.
Hello,
hello
Krissian.
again, yes. My homie Krissian. But back to Kwame Kilpatrick. So now, Kwame Kilpatrick, first thing that happened, he got caught cheating on his wife with somebody from his office. So that's number one. He got caught cheating on his wife with somebody in his office. Now, I'm not the biggest, you know, I'm not an advocate at all for cheating on your wife. But, you know, things happen. Can I let that rock?
Things does happen, yes, okay. But we shouldn't let those
Right. Things happen, right? So he got caught cheating on his wife. He had this big statement where he went on television and was like, you know, I apologize, but his wife stood there with him, stood strong, right? So that's number one. Number two, he got caught for like corruption. I forget the exacts, but like something where he was indicted or was in the process of, got caught, so they put him kind of like on probation where they said you are not allowed to leave Detroit.
Right.
So he wasn't allowed to leave Detroit because of this. Mind you, he's the mayor of the city. And so he couldn't leave Detroit. This guy leaves Detroit and goes across the Great Lake of Michigan, I believe, and goes into Canada. And this dude goes to Canada for like the day, comes back to Detroit, gets caught, gets arrested. So the Detroit, I guess, Council of Commerce put him in jail. The mayor of your city was behind bars, right?
This guy seems to be unstoppable.
He's out of control.
He's out of control.
Number three. So he's out, right? He's chilling at his homeboy's crib. The cops are coming to serve his friend for this court case. So they're coming to serve him. Allegedly, this guy assaults the police officers, starts yelling out expletives, cursing, wilding out. And
outrageous.
And gets charged for assault, felony charges nonetheless for assault. That is, I believe, strike 3.
Cheating on his wife.
Yes.
Corruption. Gets arrested. And then assaults an officer. That's 4.
Strike 4 on Kwame Kilpatrick. Now, I'm sorry, he's got to step down. And by the way, through all this, he has refused to step down. There hasn't been any laws. I know that the Chamber of Commerce are looking to find out if there's any way they can get him out. Have not gotten him out yet because he refuses to step down. Now, if I was the mayor, I think I'd step down. If I did all these things, you'd have been stepped down. So we both would have been stepped down if this dude, if we did these things that these guys did. I mean, I know Governor McGreevey out in Jersey was in some similar cases where he cheated on his wife, came out of the closet, was caught in a corruption deal as well. He dipped. As soon as all that came out, he was out. Kwame Kilpatrick, I think he's just a hood dude.
He doesn't seem to care.
I think he's just gully. I think he's like a thug, yo. Like he might be just that gangster.
He doesn't care what nobody sees to say.
Nobody, yo. He's like, yo, you're not taking me out, son. You're not taking me out. I give him his props for being that thugged out and that hardcore of saying I'm not stepping down. But I mean, in all honesty, you know, corruption and all these other issues, you know, again, we always talk about issues in society here, and this is another one, you know, just where political officials really have to be, you know, held accountable. You are, you know, a servant of the community, and
leader.
Word up, you know what I'm saying? And you just can't act like that. So I say we got to give him the big X. You got to go.
Now the question is, what is next? What is he gonna do next?
He's gonna fight like Mike Tyson or something. Who knows with this guy? He's out of control, man. He's gonna be on like America's Next Top Model or like some reality show.
I think they need to watch out for him.
I don't even know, man. Like I don't know where you're gonna get this guy next, man. Like Flavor Flav's and you co-host or something. I don't
have
know.
his own show.
Right, he's gonna have his own show. He needs to get his own. That's the thing. We need to vote Kwame Kilpatrick out of the Detroit mayorship and get him his own reality show on VH1
or MTV.
Or MTV, maybe, you know, right after P. Diddy's show.
Oh yeah.
We can set that up tonight at 9. By the way, check it out. But yeah, he's gotta go. He's gotta go. And with that note, we're gonna move on to our throwback book of the day. It's entitled Ignatius Sancho, Letters of the Late Ignatius Sancho, an African. Penguin Classics, by the way, if you haven't. That's from 4th grade, kid. Penguin Classics, Ignatius Sancho, Letters of the Late Ignatius Sancho. It's a great book because it has some. It brings up some very interesting aspects on slavery. It's about a slave from who's bound to the West Indies, or bound for the West Indies. From Great Britain. So it's an interesting text. There's also a lot of controversy with this because there's a lot of word that says that there are some credibility issues with the text. So I would check it out. There's some really good essays written on this, and there are some very good, I guess, arguments and controversies going on with Ignatius Sancho. Some say it's real. Some say the stories are made up. Nonetheless, I think it's a really good read. And I had a lot of fun reading this. I read this in high school as well as college. So last but not least, usually I go out and I shout out some other folks. Today I'm going to shout out myself for a change and let everybody know my new book is coming out, Haiku from the Home of Reverend Mofo Jones. It's a book of haikus. I'm coming out with it. September 1st is the expected release date, so we're going to be working on that. I have a big fall semester, big fall period coming up. And we're going to have a lot of fun, so check out my new book. I performed this Saturday at Rock the Block, so shout out to all the Rock the Block people out in Brooklyn. It was a good time, all the music, the live food, Brooklyn. Oh yeah, Brooklyn stand up, yes. Brooklyn stand up. So yeah, definitely check that out. Krissian, do you have any shout outs? Some folks you want to shout out? Anything going on with you? What's going on?
Not really. I want to shout out my friend Megan, who's actually not recording this.
Okay.
Yay to Megan.
Yeah,
Megan.
We forgot. We got a special. That's right.
Yes, we do.
How can I forget? I got my homegirl Megan. Megan, straight out of Indianapolis, Indiana. You know, home of Peyton. Okay. There it is. Megan, how things going back there behind the camera?
Pretty good.
Okay. So check out Megan. Check out Krissian. I don't know what y'all nursing students, right?
Bio pre-med.
Oh my God, man! So we got I got some intelligent ladies here, some future doctors and nurses that are gonna be fixing me up when I get knocked. when Kwame Kilpatrick comes to punch me in my face, I got some girl homies to take care of me. But again, thanks for checking me out. I see y'all on Tuesday, Krissian.
Yes.
Holla.
Nice being here with you, Jeff.
Thank you. We should do this again, kid.
Yes, definitely.
All right. MrJEFFDESS.com. Holla at me, baby. We out of here.